Hey guys, okay, hey, just testing real quick, seeing if this thing is working. How's it going? I'm not sure. Oh no, is it? Do me a favor, hit those likes if you could. I really appreciate it. Um, yeah, we had a little computer crash last night, so I had to. I was working on. I had to order some parts, and then I had to get a. What do you call it? You know when they update the stuff, and then it suddenly stops working. Exactly. So that's pretty much what I was working on tonight. And so I just wanted to test it real quick. So a couple things. Wanted to see how it's working. Is it smooth? Is it not smooth? What's up, Gaming Legend? Do I know Goosebumps? No. Who's Goosebumps? I don't know anybody, man. I just kind of showed up. I showed up like last week, and now I'm doing my thing. What are you guys up to? Yeah, Joy is, she's playing with Bunny. I got Joy a little present earlier today. And, you know what I mean. Hi, Vicky. Hey, Jennifer. What's happening? What's up, guys? Epstein survived. You know, you never know. I mean, the guy was a billionaire, and he was friends with the most wealthiest people in the world. Right? And he was going to testify against all of them, right? I mean, you don't think they could have done one of those, like, Manchurian, like sucked him out of there and swapped him out, and now he's living on some island, who knows where. You never know, man. That's a good point, though. Hey, what's up, Jarrell? Join our Discord, man. That's where all the gossip happens. That's where all that's where all the blah blah blah, you know, where they all talking crap, you know. How are you guys doing? Let me see it. Is this chat working over here on this side? I wonder. I don't know if I can respond to it over here. Oh, I have to log in. I see. Okay. Yeah, my you know when they do those automatic updates? Don't ever do those. Don't ever do those. Hey, Jarrell, I'm doing well. Can you hear me? I mean, this is I don't know if I made it clear in the title, but it's a test stream. I'm testing it out to see if it's actually working. So if you could hit the likes, make sure the likes are working. But also just make sure you can hear me. So, the healthy family. Wait, the weightlossforce at gmail.com. Okay. I'm not going to tell you my password now. Oh, two-step. Two-step, guys. Two-step. Let's do the two-step. Do the two-step. Man, let's see what we got going on here. Okay. Great. And it's looking good. Good. Okay, so now I can work on that now. Now I'm able to communicate. It was such a pain in the butt. Hey, man. Oh yeah, we got Casper, a little toy over there. He's so I thought he would like it. Hey wifey. Hey wifeys. Hey wifeys. Hey everyone. Welcome to the this is I got it. Hold on 1 second. We got to get the Christmas push lit up. Which is now is going to be a holiday bush because we're doing 4th of July now. So, all right, man. So cool. So hit the likes. Please hit the likes. Please share the stream. Let's get it cruising in the algorithm. What do you guys think about the new layout? Huh? How's it look on the phone? Let's see. I was impressed, man. It's like The whole, it was one of those boot drive failures where it was like, I don't know what corrupted on my hard drive, but basically for no money, I'm able to save this thing. I mean, I'm using a 10-year-old chip. I've got this is like it's like $100 video card. I'm doing minimal, because I think that's kind of I don't know. To me, it's kind of cool to do cool shit with very limited. You do cool shit with with old technology, that's just sitting out there. It's not very expensive. Let me see how it looks on my phone now. I think it should look okay.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I did a new overlay since I was rebuilding it anyways. Oh wait, we got a buzz. You guys didn't tell me about the static. Hey, listen, Code Medic, Gerald, why didn't you guys tell me about the static? Okay, that sounds better now, huh? Make sure. Okay, thanks guys. Thank you so much for hitting the likes. Thank you for joining the stream this morning. I know it's an early morning stream. I know. We can turn off the lights if it makes you feel a little better. I'm really listening for that buzz. If there's any buzz going on there, let me know. But yeah, I thought I'd give it a fun little try here. See how it's flowing through. You guys doing good today? It's a fucking, excuse me. It is a fabulous day in Las Vegas today. We are doing lots of fun stuff. Interesting. Hey, no way, Beth is live too. Hi, Beth. Beth is out there. Hey, our friend Bethadon's out there. Now she's 3 hours. Oh, I like her hat. So that's Beth. She's doing her thing out there. She cracks me up.
Anybody in the chat is a real adult and has like advice, like Ella, because I have to.
Oh, she's awesome. Cracks me up. Good morning. What's up, Alex? No, it's not Christmas, man. We've got a. This is a year. This is not even a tree. This is just a bush. It's got the Independence Day hat on. Good morning, everybody. Wagwan, Big Boss. What? Mia, go smash that subscribe button and lock me more. Yeah, wicked content. How fun. Hell, Dingle. Hell yeah, man. How do you talk like that, man? Is that how you really talk? Because that is cool as shit, bro. Can I hang out with you? Can I be in your little group? Because that's cool, man. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for hitting the likes. Thanks for y'all being there. Like I said, Joy's in the other room. She's doing her thing. I'm glad you guys dig the new layout. I think it's groovy, personally. I like it. I'm ready for breakfast pretty soon. Alex. It's kind of cool when I come on early morning like this. We get a whole new set of people. Now, I can see Beth is out walking around, so it's probably like 7:30. She's on the East Coast. Are you guys like, I'm in Vegas, as you can see. And so the time here is 4:39 in the morning, as you can see. Now, is it also is it early where you're at? I mean, I'm just wondering. Are you guys up late or are you up early? Gerald Ross, you actually pronounced my name right the first time. So I did? Well, thank you, Jarrell. Just love and positive vibes, man. Love it. 640 in New York. All right. Hey, man. All right. We're in New York City. Right on, buddy. It's tired here in New York. You know, I try to do a morning show. I try to keep it all buzzed and everything, but, you know, it's kind of, it's tough because, you know, you're just waking up and it's just kind of, here it's dark. Over there, you guys are at light time. If anybody's in England or in Europe, you guys are like in midday. Kind of weird to think about. If you're in Australia on the other side, you've already seen the whole day. You could probably tell us what the future is going to be like. Hey, man, I think you're broken, bro. You're spamming too much, buddy. Yeah, Alex, so it's 2 o'clock in the day. Cool. So I like to hear that because we are on the internet. And so it's cool to know that, like if I'm here and you're over there, like, we're connecting at the same time. I mean, it's mind-blowing when you think about it. When you think about it. I don't know how old you are, Alec. It probably is not that mind-blowing to you. You're probably more like, dude, I'm kind of wondering why the dude on the camera can't just hand me a sandwich. It's probably what you're wondering. You're like, this is kind of lame, man. It's like, why am I just watching him? Why can't he shake my hand and hand me a sandwich? And someday maybe I will. That'd be kind of a cool little teleportation thing. But until we get to that point, we're just going to kind of have our early morning conversations internationally via the internet. Answer the question, please. Well, dude, you realize that we have a tree that's dying here. So when you come in here, you start spamming stuff about a tree growing and a tree dying. I'm like, man, it's a very sensitive subject. We're trying to save a tree. So what do you think my answer is going to be? It's that we're not even at the growth stage. We're like at the point where the tree is struggling to survive, man. I mean, that's where we're at. Like you're asking a very rudimentary question, which is fine. That class is down the hall. This is more advanced, dude. We're dealing with like what's going to happen after the tree dies. If it does die. Hopefully it doesn't. But if it does die, do trees go to heaven? And if they don't go to heaven, then where do they get the trees in heaven? And if they don't have trees in heaven, then is it a desert? If it's not, what the heck is it? Good morning. Hey, Detroit, Michigan. Nice to see you. Oh, he loves it? I'm so glad to hear that. That makes me so happy. It really does. It's absolutely fantastic. You could play the same logic as us. Where do we come from? What happens when we die? I know, we could. But I think that's already been played out. And I usually get stumped on the thing when you start to ask, like, well, what gender are you going to be in the afterlife? That really blows most people. Because then it's like, wait a minute. Because most of my ideas of heaven have to do with, like, you know, being like the perfect version of myself here. But it's like, that doesn't seem to, anyways. You know, what the fuck? Oh, no, it's all good, babe. I know you're just waking up. You could play, yeah. When you order Robert Downey Jr. from Timmy. Can you imagine if I was like the poor man's RDJ cameo? Hey, bro, I wanted to get you a cameo from Robert Downey Jr. for your birthday and have him wish you a happy birthday, but damn, that dude's expensive. But check out this guy. His name's Jedi Rich. Almost as good and half the price. Happy birthday from Jedi Rich. Oh, close this door because I don't want to wake up the whole family over there. It's still early here. People are kind of sleeping.
I don't mind the camera on. Do you want me to turn it on?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I have to reset it, though. I don't have it on right now. I'm just testing the stream. It's okay. It's perfectly fine.
I don't mind.
Okay, great. Hi, Michael Knight. Lots of love. Thanks, Jay. Hey, Jay Music in Jay's Music in New Zealand. It's been a while. Been a long time. Do you think if we die, we come back in a new life? Well, the thing is, that's a really good thought to have. You know what I mean? Like, especially like when you're young and you're like, man, why should I even bother like with anything? Because I have the ability. Unlike these guys over here, these like that slug right there, that slug has no idea what's happening in the future. I have a pretty good idea what's going to happen. Now, given that, if I'm going to like maintain my like just going throughout the day, meeting people, having fun, and not just being like, dude, when is this going to get old? It's like, then it's a good idea to say something like, hey, maybe in the next life, I can come back as toothpaste. And then all I have to do is just make sure that everyone's teeth is perfectly clean and no one ever gets a cavity. And as long as that happens, I will be satisfied as toothpaste. Is that what you meant? I hope you didn't come here to feel better. Huh? What's that? Oh, thanks. Do we have anything for breakfast? So I got to go to the store first thing. Oh, we have a pound? There's chicken out there, too. I could just do chicken and eggs.
No, I'll make you a pound.
I wouldn't mind chicken and eggs. You want to heat the chicken up, put it in there if you want to have the burger.
No, I'll wait to eat the pound. I'll make you a pound.
All right.
I'll make it for you.
I'm not hungry yet, though. All right, let me see this audio mixer here. Okay. Video capture device. Yeah, I see. Okay. I'm trying to figure this thing out here. So let me make sure this thing's working. I'm trying to figure this thing out here. So let me make sure. Okay. That's working. Great. All right. And on my video capture device, I have got right. Okay, we're using that. Got it. That makes sense. Apologies. I just, I'm just trying to get this thing all grouped up, and then we're gonna jump over to Jedi Joy here in a minute now. So Jedi Joy is in this other room over here doing stuff with the bunny. I'm not sure exactly what. Hey, Betty. How's work going? Good. Okay. So now, let's go check on Jedi Joy in the other room here. Okay. Now you should be able to hear me. Okay. So, apologies for that. Okay. Hey, Aaron, good morning. Good to see you. You love rabbits? I know, we do too. That's Joy's little bunny there. Hold on 1 second. I'm going to see if I can add me to the screen. But he's looking really cool. We got him that new little toy.
We have some new toys, yeah. Got all these toys over here. We got 2 new tunnels. He's a happy bunny. He didn't even need his carrot. He was too interested in his toys, which is really good. Yeah, play these toys. Yeah. He's a good boy.
He's a pretty cool bunny. I agree.
He's the best. He loves his new sticks you got him, Rich. He was already eating them. Rich got, the tunnel came with all these toys and sticks. Like these bamboo sticks, these green sticks, and these wood sticks. He's already been chewing them all up. I'm just hoping that he's a happy bunny. Oh, there goes our carrot. Yeah. Cat, move them, cat. They're in your way. Like, excuse me. Let's check out this new tunnel. It's a little smaller. What do you think of that tunnel? Is it too small for you? You can fit in there. Yeah, you can fit in there. I'm gonna clean the ball.
Yeah, I'm still here. Don't worry. We're just kind of getting the stream started this morning. Oh, Joy's gonna put us. Oh, we're gonna do the cooking.
No. I'm cleaning the bone. I'm not cooking right now. You said you weren't hungry yet, are you? I got blood on my nose.
Test.
Oh my god. I'm cold and tired.
Good morning, everybody. So we're cleaning the bong. We're gonna do some bong hits. Look like a little earlier here. Joy's over there doing the. Hey, Jaden. Yeah, it does get a little hot here. It does. It really does. Today it doesn't feel that hot today. But, you know. I'm just glad I got this computer working again. This was I paid $400 for this like 2 years ago. No way. That's cool. Did you guys see that? What was that? That was the alert box. Cool. Alert box. Look, we got a new subscriber. That was neat. I love when stuff like that works. You know, I love this streaming stuff. It's quite. The technology to me is just so cool. W, new subscriber. Right on, Mac. I know, right on. I missed the name. I don't know if you guys can go backwards and see who that was. Here, I'll help. Joy, do you need help? I got it. Oh, you got it. I saw you're struggling with it. So the reason why Joy does her hair like that, like does the braids at night, before she goes to sleep, but so when she brings it out, it kind of gives a nice little kink. It's a little more full in the morning, as you guys can see, you know. Hey, Lucas. Right on, Lucas. W for Lucas. Hey, Joe Mama, good morning. Sorry, man, I apologize for trying to, I got this, we had a little difficulty last night. When they update these, sometimes I wasn't paying attention. I don't usually allow the updates, but it got an update on me. And then I don't know why the viewer can't. All right. I will go ahead and okay, cool. The chat's working. I'm getting the chat down below. I wasn't getting the viewer count for some reason. Wasn't flipping over, but that's okay. I can live with that. Lots of cleanup and nutrition from Benny. Are you in a hotel room? Good question. Very good question. That's an outstanding question, actually. And I'll tell you why. Because that's actually where we first started with this whole thing. So I'm trying to find a nice place to put these. Is that chat good there? Do we even want the chat on there? I don't know. Do we like the chat there? I can't decide. different styles. You know, I can do it. I'll do it that way. Maybe like that. Maybe like that. If I was to do it, I'd do it that way. But maybe for now, let's just cool it. I'ma stop. Fake news, either J. Hey, when do I get my mod back? From the beginning of time, I promise I'll be nice. Now, give me a chance. No, Tammy was just a temporary thing. I was really in a good mood, and I was just feeling love, and I love Tammy. Just modding here is a very, very well shit. The guys we have here have been through a lot. You know what I mean? And they kind of get how it flows. It's not your typical room. I wouldn't want to subject it. I'm not saying it's off the table. I'm just saying it was something I didn't mean to start something there, but I probably jumped the gun there. I probably should have checked with Jared before I started handing out the wrenches, because it really disrupted the stream. It was really cruising, and it really threw it off, and that was my bad. I did that. I should have learned that. I should know better by now, right? I should know better by now. But the thing I did do is I quickly rectified it, and so everything's back to normal for now. But thank you so much for noticing. I mean, thank you for wanting to be a part of the group. I mean, I think probably you will eventually become a mod, but at the moment, that was just such a flashback of I was traumatized last night by that, and the guys that have been here a while know what I'm talking about. I don't mean to mean that. I love Tammy, but it's a tough gig out here. Where are you guys all calling from? Are you guys calling from are you here locally in the States? Hit the likes for me, please. Really appreciate it. I thought I did oh my gosh. Birdie, and you're in France. It must be like 2:00 in the afternoon there. You're in Oregon? I was born in Oregon. I was born in Oregon City, as was my grandfather. And then my grandfather on my grandmother's side, I'm sorry, my great grandfather, and then my great grandfather on my grandmother's side, he was born in Grants Pass. I think he's buried there. He was one of the old settlers, if you can imagine. Think about that. Great grandpa. That would have been. I had his Bible from the 1800s. It was printed in 1895 or something. It was huge. It was thick, and it had huge pictures. And we lost it just like last year, like 3 years, or 3 years ago. You're in Oregon too? Wow, that's awesome. Oh, Netherlands. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't know my flags. But awesome. Netherlands. Have we spoken before? I feel like we have. I love Amsterdam. I did really well in Amsterdam. I really enjoyed myself. Yeah, I thought so. Good morning. Hi, Noah Clark. How are you? And Ladybug Lane, you can't hit the like for a Satanist. My goodness. Well, didn't Jesus tell you to love everybody? You seem a little judgy. Amsterdam. You gotta go to Amsterdam. How was it? Hey, LA, how are you? I love Amsterdam. Amsterdam was awesome. I lived in Grants Pass for 6 years. I just really. Oh, really? Isn't that crazy though? That my grandfather lived there in the 1800s, before it was settled. And he had his last name was Spar. You can look him up. He had a Masonic sword with his name on it. He had it forever. It was really cool. I liked it as a kid. You know. It's really too bad that my parents just really weren't into saving and all that stuff. I did my best I could, but sad. It's hard to believe anything this day and age. Is it? You know, I think for a minute there, we had this period where, like, holy shit, like when video was first coming out. When I say first coming out, like we first had handhelds and we saw Rodney King, and then we saw George Floyd. We see all this, and then we see all this crazy stuff. And then now it's gotten to the point where it's all AI, and so you're like, is that like it's like it takes more for us to be a little bit like blown away by just a video. I think. How do you know your family's history so well? Because I was very interested in it. I saved so much stuff. You don't understand. I saved so much stuff, but because I lived kind of a nomadic lifestyle in my later years. I ended up losing a lot of those things. You know, you can't travel the world and kind of go off and venture and learn all this stuff and stay home and gather all your possessions at the same time. Do you know what I mean? I imagine there's ways to do it, but the people that I know that still have their stuff, they never really left home. They never really went out and ventured past like the harbor. You know, they just kind of they putted around in their little boat around in the marina and went back and put it back in. They never really hit those nasty, seas and all the things that are out there that they could capsize a boat or whatever. Rightfully so, because it's dangerous. It's not wise to do that if you want to keep your shit. But there's also something to be said about like being able to learn how to navigate a boat, captain a boat, And, well, do we need to go more boat analogies here? Do you get what I'm trying to say? Or do I need to keep on going? Because like the best captain is not the captain who never sunk a boat and just took his little boat around the marina. That's not is that the guy is that the guy you're going to trust out in the ocean when there's no radios, there's nobody around for fathoms? And your aeronautical wind speeds don't even match up to your normal speeds. You don't even know what a mile per hour is because you have to count in the factor of the tides and the winds and all that other stuff. Now, are you going to trust the guy who's just stayed in the marina? Or are you going to trust the guy who's shit, man? I sunk like 6 ships. I just absolutely. I went out there and I thought I knew what I was doing and I didn't. But at least I know now. I mean, who are you going to trust? Yeah, you probably would trust the guy who didn't sink any boats. might be wiser for you. Anyways, on to our next analogy. What's next? LA! Did you guys ever RV around America? Is something you'd consider? I think that sounds incredible. I know. The van life is something that we would consider. But, honestly, it's kind of like that was already done. That's already been done. I wanted to do a similar thing with the sailboat. I had a sailboat for a while. It was my dad's, but he was kind of like passing it down and anyways, he ended up selling it. But he asked me if I wanted it. And I was in New York City. What was I going to do with a 43-foot sailboat? There's no way I could maintain it. That was the deal. You have to maintain it. So, and by maintain it means you have to harbor it, means you have to keep it in a harbor, it means monthly fees every month. And at the time, I was just like, man, I don't see myself. I had lived aboard it, and I really wanted to, and that would have been a really fun thing to do. All these things have been great. And then when I had the YouTube, right. So now that I have the YouTube channel, right, if I had all this shit back then I could like show you all this cool stuff, and we could go like on a sailboat. But the point is that most likely, if I would have maintained all that stuff, I probably wouldn't have thrown myself out as hard into like social media and developing like a persona and creating like all this art and learning how to edit and learning. I wouldn't have done all that. I wouldn't have had time. I would have been busy trying to keep my boat afloat, so to speak. Oh man, I wouldn't mind doing a ball hit myself. Can't try smoking. Yeah, I think she's gonna do better here. She's I can hear her coughing over there. I'll ask her if she wants something here. Oh, look at this tree. Have you guys been in New York City? On my phone, it goes. I have over 200,000 photos on my phone because we've been doing this for 10 years. And this is in New York City. I don't know if you guys have ever been there, but it's an art piece. It's really cool, and it looks like Joy. I think Joy took this photo. But it's pretty cool. I don't know if you guys can see it.
I'm gonna make you some breakfast.
Okay.
Let me see if it.
Oh,
Yeah, I took it at Hudson Yards.
yeah. I'll show you guys what I'm talking
That's
about.
that tree I really like.
Yeah. So this is a tree at Hudson Yards that Joy took a photo of. Hi, Teresa. How are you guys? Yeah, so now we're going to do a little breakfast coming up. Joy's just getting the beef together. And I know, LA, isn't it beautiful? Thanks for being so positive, LA. Yeah, I understand, man.
Beef and some fried eggs.
Beef and, oh, right. We have a little bacon. No, I don't want no bacon.
I'll make bacon.
It's not necessary. It's not necessary.
I'll make some bacon.
Okay, okay. Lily, good morning. How are you? How are you, Lily? Good to see you. Love me or hate me. Your hair is crazy. Hey, why do you call yourself Love Me or Hate Me? Is that because of Joy's song? Or are you new here? I asked that for a reason, because check this out. I'll show you. Excuse me. That's really funny, because check this out. The guys who are here, who have been here a while, know what I'm going to do. Because this is actually how we kind of open our show. I'll show you. I think you might find it interesting. Yeah, that was it. Okay, so great, I found it. Sorry, I'm just kind of I am just what, babe?
Sorry, I had to finally throw out some of that food. It's been sitting there.
Oh, was it too bad in there?
Some of it.
Yeah, love me or hate me. Check it out.
Love me or hate me, still an obsession. Love me or hate me, that is the question. If you love me, then thank you. If you hate me, then you are back. I need a diet. No, in fact, I'm just too
What are the
light,
chances?
and I ain't got the bitches.
Someone came in, their name was.
I ran all the businesses. I got hairy armpits, but I don't walk around like this. I wear a big baggy t-shirt that has some nasty shit. Never had my nails done, but been down until the 9 months. Oh, I get some bum now, I don't really feel it. I miss my strippers high, like I'm a high-made stick missing a diamond. I miss my strippers, and now I bow down to your royal highness.
Joy.
No, I don't have a corgi, had a hamster die, cause I ignored it. More than going before me, I'm a bear kid, trying to bore me. Love me or hate me, still an obsession. Love me or hate me, that is the question. If you love me, then thank you. If you hate me, then you. Love me or hate me.
Hey, Cobra. Not bad, pretty catchy, I know. Pretty funny, huh? Love me or hate me, still an obsession. Love me or hate me, that is the question. If you love me, we didn't write it. We just covered it. The lady, hopefully she's gonna be, I think she's in the other room. Oh, she's doing the kitchen. Let's go see. Come on. I think she's cleaning the kitchen. Yeah, we will. Absolutely. Let me get this thing. You got your microphone over there? Cool. All right. I know. It's
Not even yet. Not till tonight.
not till tonight.
Not till tonight. I'm coming in a second. Tonight's trash night.
Okay, so
thank
this
goodness.
is we're gonna start the morning off. This is what Joy was talking about earlier. So yeah, my hair. You like my hair? Thank you very much. Hold on, I'm gonna clean this one out. Hey, love me or hate me. I love that. That's awesome. Hey, it does look pretty cool. Look at that. Huh? Oh, what's going on in the kitchen now? You got your microphone on?
Tonight I'll officially be at home a week. I forgot to grab these eggs. Hold on, let me go grab these eggs. No, finish the story.
What are you doing?
Some eggs. Hold on.
So I got that computer fixed, man. Hey, what's up, buddy? What type of stuff you guys smoke? Listen, we smoke whatever is on sale. Today we got something called Tangelo, and then
Okay,
Scobie.
here's my story. So tonight I'll have officially been home a week, which is not very long, but I did not touch a lot of stuff in the fridge because I've been trying to not step on Gloria's toes. She doesn't like when I throw out her food. So I've waited a week for some of the stuff. So I just threw out some of the stuff that I've been like dying to throw out that has been in there since I've been home, and I don't know how old it is. It's at least a week old. There were some lentils. There was some watermelon.
Lentils?
Lentils that were over a week old. There was potatoes that had cheese on them, over a week old. And yesterday, I went to throw out some strawberries that were over a week old because we got her a huge new thing of strawberries. Gloria took them out of the trash.
Oh, come on.
The rotten strawberries. She took them out of the trash and put them back in the fridge. So I had to take out the trash.
But didn't we just buy a big thing?
Yes, these were rotten ones in a
Right,
tiny
so we have a fresh new one, a brand new
fresh new one, and she took the rotten ones out of the trash and put
This
them
has
back.
been going on since
She's got
for
this
15
weird
years or so.
sickness of like not throwing out food where it's just rotting in the fridge, and it stinks up the fridge. I mean, everything smells.
Where is Gloria from?
Panama, and so she grew up poor, and so she's very worried about wasting food, even though she wastes it all the time when she cooks. It's the weirdest thing. She'd be better to not cook the food. So she takes all the food, cooks it, and then thinks it's going to last a million years after it's cooked. It would last longer before it's cooked than after it's cooked. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you can at least put it in the freezer before you cook it. But she doesn't know how to put things in the freezer. She frostbites everything because she doesn't seal things when she puts it in the freezer. She just puts it in the freezer. Like, she'll put just a bowl in the freezer with no cover. Can't do that. But okay. I had to teach both these guys about frostbite. They don't get it. I'm like, you have to like completely seal something if you're gonna put it in the freezer for it to last.
I think we realize that now, and it's kind of
the weirdest thing.
It's
But,
cute.
Yeah,
They're saying a lot of it has to probably do because she's from
her
Panama.
culture, where she grew up, because they grew up very poor. But it's just weird because she's been in America longer than she was.
Well,
ever
also
in
it's like I think
Just never
she tried to
adapted.
learn from grandma and grandpa, and I don't know how well those two got along. You know what I mean? Whereas I think that like her sisters got along better with like Tony's parents. I think that, like Rose and them were all
Yeah,
really
she
good.
claims you and your grandma were best of buddies.
No,
but
they really
I don't
didn't hang out that
think
much.
So, because you told me about them arguing over stuff more.
Well,
often.
I mean that's typical stuff, but yeah, they weren't. No, they. I mean, well, you see how close
Gloria's
she is
like,
with.
oh, we were best of buddies kind of attitude. That's what she told me, and I was like.
But you see how
not
close
what
she
I
is
agree
with us. Like, you know what I mean? She kind of like, I think she's just distant like that.
Yeah, she's not a very. She's social, but really she doesn't really like people. It's weird. Like she'll
Here
go
you
out
go, babe.
dancing, but like she's pretty standoffish with people. It's strange. Like she doesn't.
Here, come do this
She's
banger
not
real
very
quick.
affectionate. Wait, hold on. I'm putting your bacon.
Okay.
on. So we just got this bacon. It's for the ladies, but Richard's gonna have a little. He used to have bacon every day, but then it started clogging his arteries. So he can have it once in a blue moon. You go first, and I'll put on your bacon, and then I'll get in there. And then I'll give this back to the ladies. I went shopping yesterday. I could probably go again today. I'm stronger today.
I think I'll go because I.
Okay, you can go. You're gonna go. You said?
Yeah, I'll go.
Okay, that'd be great then. I prefer that. But if you're tired.
No, I'm up. I'm up.
Okay, good.
I'm up.
You
I
have to
didn't.
go in a little bit.
I was good last night, so I can handle shit today.
Okay, good. You can eat as much smaller than the section you can eat. I'll tell you that much. If you're on a carnivore diet or keto diet, whatever you call it. I'm gonna go put these back. Put these in a sandwich baggie out there. I'll be right back, guys. I'm gonna put the bacon back in a sandwich baggie.
Listen, if you were my mom and you were her mother-in-law, it wouldn't be an issue. In fact, you would love her as your daughter-in-law because she'd be paying all your bills and she'd be cleaning your house for you. And it wouldn't be that messy. And we would all get along. But it was definitely, it was not, let's put it this way. As a kid, I was not unnoticed by the teachers and my friends as being like the weird one because of my mom, you know? Just she didn't have this isn't I'm just giving you facts. These aren't criticism. I'm just telling you, it is different.
So anyway, it's trash day today, which is my favorite day.
Well, we started cooking in the bathroom,
Well, it's actually
honestly,
tomorrow.
a while ago because of our
trash
diet.
day.
Because we only eat a specific meal. So when we started traveling during COVID, we stayed in hotels in like New York City and whatnot. So, and in hotels, they don't usually have like the restaurants. You can't really like. If you want to maintain a diet, you can't eat in restaurants. I mean, restaurant food is the worst food for you. I mean, this whole thing of watching like Gordon Ramsay's cooking shows and all these shit, those, I mean, absolute terrible for you. Terrible food. It's very, very rich and decadent. So the best thing for you to do is prepare your own meals. Now, to get a kitchen in New York City to rent as a hotel is very expensive. Now, we did have that for a while. For a couple months, we played, during COVID, it was like the rents were cheaper, so we were able to get like the place called the Stewart. We talk a lot about the Stewart. The Stewart would rent out literally 1-bedroom apartments. These were it's like you had a bedroom, you had a living room, and then you had a kitchen.
Yeah, it was so nice.
Like the whole, like a corner unit floor. We had like windows out.
That's why Richard kept insisting we stay there.
I wanted to stay there. She's like, no, they're ripping us off.
Like,
I don't
they're
care.
ripping us off, they're scamming us, no. And he's like, no. And it took us 5 times. After the 5th card we canceled, and the problem with canceling our card is our card came here because we would use, this is our permanent address while we were like living in other places.
Thank you, Annette
So
Young.
we
Exactly.
used Gloria's address as our permanent address, even though we didn't live here, but it was like since we were living in hotels. So the cards, when we would have to cancel them, would come to here, and we'd have to get Gloria to mail it to us. But that was so difficult to get her to mail us something. Sometimes it would take like 2 weeks for Gloria to get it mailed to us. So during that time, we wouldn't have a card, and there's no digital card yet. I guess you couldn't even have digital card if you had to cancel your card. There was digital card, but you couldn't use digital if you had to cancel your card. So you had to wait till your new card arrived to do digital, because your digital got removed when you canceled your card. That's kind of how it worked. And so, anyways, like we would have to find hotels that only took cash, which is almost impossible. That's very rare these days because they don't trust the employees. That's why they don't take cash. Because what happens if they take cash, an employee can act like someone didn't stay there, unless you have someone watching them, which this is, we're talking like before they have cameras. Now they probably have cameras everywhere. But so they stopped doing cash a long time ago because you can't trust employees. They'll pocket the money from the guests.
Hi, babies.
So very rarely do hotels accept cash. It's always card. And if they do accept cash, they usually require quite a large deposit because they want your card so they can charge you for incidentals or if you break anything or whatever, So we had to search around, what do you call it? Manhattan for hotels that only take cash, which is really rare. That's why we ended up having to go out to Brooklyn a couple times and even the Bronx once because of the cash incident and because the hotels were getting expensive, but it was primarily the cash incident. But this one hotel that accepted it was the Jane. That's how we ended up at the Jane. That was one of the times that we were looking for a hotel that took cash. And the one that we had found, they were full when we got there. So we just were walking around. It was a really cold day, and I was really grumpy because we had all our stuff, and I was tired. And we found the Jane Hotel. We're like, all right, this works. You guys, if you don't know what I'm talking, look up the Jane Hotel. Look at the size. Richard, we got to find the video of the Jane Hotel. I got to post that. Problem is, most of the video, I don't have a top on because I was so irritated. As soon as we got in the room, I wanted to take off what I was wearing and put on my pajamas. Because you guys know me, I'm always that way. So I'm like, oh mad, and Richard's trying to film this tiny ass room, and it's only this tiny ass room, like a closet, with a mirror. So all you can see is me and most of the video with my top off through the mirror. So we can't post that. It's not even like a sexy thing. I was like so mad and so irritated, and it's like I'm grumpy. Because a funny video, but you can't post it. But there was many times I was grumpy. Imagine that in New York City, but because we were moving so much, we were so tired often, and I was working all the time. So I'd be working all night, and then in the morning we'd have to move, and it would just be like, and then I'd work, and we'd move all day, and I'd work, and then I'd work all night again, and then in the morning we'd have to move. It was like, it just never stopped. It wasn't every day we moved, but sometimes it was.
Yeah, I was quite.
So like in the beginning, we were staying at places for like a week because we could afford to pay for a week. But towards the end, we could only afford to pay for a day.
Yeah.
And what would happen is the next day, often they would either raise the rate insanely, like it'd go from maybe 200 the night before to 500 the next day. We're like, the same dinky room? No, thank you. It'd be like a crappy room. We're like, we're not gonna do that. Or they sometimes even sell out your room the next day. You only paid one day at a time. And we were getting down to where we were only able to afford one day at a time, so it made it where we often had to move every day, or every other day, or every third day. You know, like we'd only be at a place for a short time. They often would raise the rate. Because you get this rate on, we were using bookings at the time, and you get a rate on bookings, and then if you try to go get a rate from the hotel, they're going to give you, an astronomical one. So you have to try to get on bookings again, but then bookings doesn't have the room, or they don't have your room, or you have to move within the hotel. Because maybe they had a room, but they didn't have the room you had originally booked. So now they'll make you move, and you're like, darn it. So you're like sometimes just moving hotel rooms. Just a little video on here. That's what happened in when I was in New York this last time. I changed rooms 3 times within one hotel. My first hotel, I changed rooms 3 times. One time was my choice because when they first put me there, they put me in a horrible room, and I was like, this is unacceptable because it was like a closet. I felt like they put me like in the basement. They only had me on the 2nd floor, which felt like a dungeon. And the 2nd floor, they had one side that was nice that faced towards the street, and then one side that faced towards a brick wall. And in the dungeon, and I was just like, I had 2 windows that both faced towards like brick walls. I was like, how do I have 2 windows and none of them show me anything but a wall? And it just was real dark and dungeony. So I said, not to be a pain in the ass, but is there any way I could switch rooms? Is there any like better rooms? I know I have the small room, but like my size room. And they're like, we can move you to the 8th floor. I was like, oh, that's fabulous. I'll take that. So I went to the 8th floor, and I was extremely happy with my room. I was like through the moon. I said, thank you, manager. I was all happy. And then I was there for a couple days, and then I needed to change rooms because I had a bigger room. So I went downstairs, and they said, we're going to change your rooms again. And I said, well, tell your manager that if it's a hassle, I'll just stay in this room because I'm really happy even though I paid for a bigger room. And they said, no worries. We'll change it. It's not a problem. So I come downstairs, and they're like, oh, we're moving you to the penthouse. And I was like, what? Like, I just couldn't believe it. Like, I was like, either they really liked me or they were annoyed with me and, like, just give her the best room so she stopped bothering us. I don't know. But I was just kidding about that because I only mentioned it once. But, yeah. So then they gave me the penthouse, and that's where I got to stay. So I switched hotels. And then I was like, I don't even know if I want to switch hotels. But that hotel does not have the best bed. So I probably won't stay there again, even though they were super nice to me. Staff were just phenomenal. I had a real great time, but the beds are really bad. Not for me, I can sleep anywhere, but for my job, they're like, oh, they're bad beds. They're the worst beds. Make the most noise ever. Oh, it's embarrassing. You can imagine. So anyway, I had a great time in New York, but I also struggled with alcohol. But I feel like it's just going to be what it is when I go to New York. That it's just going to be that, like, I do drink when I'm in New York. And that's just what it is. Like, and maybe I don't, but, like, maybe I do. It's just like, whatever. If I do, I'm not going to beat myself up. But, I prefer not to, because I'm always smarter when I don't drink. But I figure if I'm going to drink, have it be there, not here. So, and it's kind of like, then it kind of is a little bit of a like, I don't know, maybe it gives me something to weirdly look. I like drinking even though it's terrible for me. So it gives me something to a little bit look forward to when I have to go on these trips, because these trips can be pretty they're daunting to me, you know, like, oh gosh, when it's coming up I get nervous a little bit. Not too much. Just more a little bit like I so I start to kind of stress, but sometimes I'm like, oh, I get to drink a little bit. It's like this weird little, I know, bad, but it's not the end of the world. I mean, a lot of people drink every day, so I'm only drinking like every couple of months at the most. And the less often I go, then the less often I'll drink too. I'll probably be going more this year than any other year, just because Vegas hasn't fully recovered since the pandemic, but it's getting there. Like, it's getting better. And it was busy the first week I was back, and I was like too tired. I was like too out of it. I was recovering from New York and then also recovering from the alcohol. And the first 2 days I was still drinking, so that I was used to. When I drink, I'm not. In New York, I am still able to get stuff done, but when I'm here, if I drink, I just like don't do anything. Like, useless. Sit on my ass. Alright, I'm gonna make some eggs, and then we're gonna put the bacon on top of the eggs. Hold on. I'm gonna do the tea. Hold on. And we're gonna do the burgers there. And then next we're gonna do some eggs in here. Watch this. So we're gonna turn this down to medium. Add a little oil. This pan is pretty sticky for making eggs. We'll see. It doesn't work the best. Oops. Go back in there.
Hey, let me get your phone over there.
Oh, hey. Okay, let's make some eggs here.
Do you find it unhygienic to cook in here?
I find it just as hygienic as anywhere, it's just as much as you clean. It's going to be as hygienic as you clean. Like, Gloria's kitchen is dirtier than my bathroom. So it just depends. But, yeah, if you don't keep it clean. And we don't really do a lot of, like, bathroom stuff in here. Because, like, all my hair stuff that I keep over there, this is only... We got cleaning supplies over there, but this is just all food, like, stuff here. So, and I don't like blow dry or straighten my hair. So, and like Richard, his brush is right there, but he usually takes and brushes his hair somewhere else. And then my brush is over there. So we don't do a lot of like hair stuff going on in here. And if we do, I clean it up. So there's not like a lot of hair everywhere where you're constantly like, you know, fighting between your hair and the food stuff. It's kind of, if anything, this is more like for cleaning and toothbrush stuff. And then but yeah, it just depends. I mean, we cooked in a cave, so that's why I don't really mind cooking in the bathroom. I mean, you kind of get over like this fear of like germs, because you know some germs are good for you. You don't want to get rid of all germs. Yeah, because you got the good bacteria and the bad bacteria. So, you know, I don't, you know, they say not to use the antibacterial. I probably do. I don't even know what this one is. Maybe not. Because they say don't get rid of all bacteria. I know Gloria, that's how people are so healthy in Panama, is they just keep it really messy and get used to that. But that's a little much for me. But how she is I guess common for like, for the way the food. Not really the way the house is. Most people are much cleaner in their house there. But the way she kind of keeps the food forever and it kind of just sits out and stuff like that, they do that a lot in Panama. And they just think that, you know, you get some of the bacteria and then it'll make you stronger. But if you're not used to it, you get ill there. Like, we got pretty sick from the food there in Panama. Ooh, man. That first year we were there. We went to the doctor a lot, but it's only $5 for the doctor for anybody. Try to not break these little puppies. We'll see what happens. So my stepbrother, Justin, the one that passed away, had an obsession with making good eggs. Like it would ruin his day if he ruined his eggs. It'd be like the end of the day for him. Like he'd just be like, day's over. So if he made eggs in the morning and if he broke his yolk, it was like his whole day was ruined. I always break the yolk, try not to very often. I don't have good enough pans. Pan sticks to me. There we go. Alright. I might not put these, I'll just leave them like this. It'll be like fried eggs, just cooked from the bottom. They're almost done. Richard likes runny eggs. My stepbrother did not. Okay. Good. Oh, don't break. Don't break on me. You little turd. Don't you break. Don't break. Uh-huh. One made it. See how many we can have survived. Yeah. No. We just stuck to each other and I'm gonna break. Stay together, my friend. Jeez. Stay together, my little friend, too. Oh, come on. Oh, no, no, no. Almost. Nope. Hey, now. 3. Are we gonna make it, guys? Come on. I have one. Don't mess us up. Doing so good. What now? What now, my friends? We did it. And watch this. Watch this. No. We got the eggs. So we're going to put the bacon on top. Like so. And we did it. We didn't break a yolk. La la la. There we go. And of course, a little cayenne. So there we go. We did it. Bacon, egg, burgers. Some cayenne. At least I can go back to I think. There's a fork for that. And this is clean. Alright, there we go. That's for Richard. What do you guys think? Richard, they're done.
Yeah.
Do you want them there or here?
Let me right here.
Do you want your Tabasco?
Oh,
Look at that.
monitor this thing.
Look at that.
Oh, that looks amazing. Did you show this to these guys?
Yeah, you better take a photo though.
We took a photo of this.
Okay, Tabasco. I didn't even break a yolk. Huh? Oh yeah, day 5. That's right. I almost forgot. It's day 5. That's right. It's day 5. I just woke up. I forgot. But you wanted to start live as soon as we got up. It's like, what?
That's pretty good.
Let me get your water. Yeah, day 5, no alcohol. Not day 5, no sugar, unfortunately. It's like day 1, no sugar again. But day 5, no alcohol, so that's the best part. I actually feel really good about the alcohol now. It's like not even a temptation. But the sugar is still tempting.
Eat our breakfast. It's eggs, beef, and bacon.
Mm-hmm.
Right on, Joe.
You love it?
Yeah.
Okay, I try not to break the yolks. And I didn't break any yolks. Yeah, it's day 5, no alcohol, which I feel really good about. I actually feel really solid on the alcohol front, not so solid on the sugar front. So I'm gonna send Richard to the store. What time is it? Pretty soon. Oh yeah, after you finish eating that, do you and Nettie want to go shopping, or you want me to go?
I'll go.
Okay. I'm gonna send them because it's hard going in the store when you're trying to not eat sugar and you're just like, everything in the store is sugar. It's just like, it's quite tempting. So that's good. They'll go. I went yesterday and I wasn't tempted by the alcohol, but apparently I ended up getting tempted by the sugars later in the day. I like came in and ate a cookie because I had like bought these cookies for the ladies, and I was like thinking about it all day. It's easier if you just don't have to see that stuff, or have to buy it or think about it. So that's just early on, you know. Later it's not. Once you're into ketosis, then you're not tempted by the sugar. But when you're not in ketosis and you're first trying to get into ketosis, then the sugar is really tempting. So later, like once we're in ketosis, then I can literally be like making milkshakes and not be tempted. But right now, it's a little harder. Where I can do it, but it's just like, why tempt yourself all day if you don't have to? Like, why put alcohol under your nose if you don't need to? You know, when you're trying not to drink. So we've been watching this show called Loudermilk, which has Ron Livingston, the guy from Office Space, which was one of my favorite movies ever when I was younger. He hasn't like been around for a while. I think he was really into drugs or something. It's kind of what it seems like, because the show is about being sober, but I feel like the show's a little bit about like, he probably went pretty wild after that movie. You know, that was like, in the early 90s, wasn't it? Jennifer Aniston. I loved that movie. I was a huge Jennifer Aniston fan. I used to want to look just like Jennifer Aniston when I was younger, like try to do my hair like her and stuff. But anyways, good show. Really funny. We've been watching it. But it's funny because it's like kind of perfect for right now while I'm getting off alcohol. And it's all about AA and stuff. But it's kind of making fun of it at the same time too. But it's also showing that it's important to have, you know, people around you for accountability. Like without Richard, I wouldn't be sober. That's another thing that people don't really understand about a relationship is like I like having, you know, responsibility. I like having people rely on me. Otherwise, I would just kind of like probably be wasted all the time because I just don't really care that much about myself in a sense, like, you know what I mean? I'm like, whatever. Like, I mean, I care about myself because I know other people need me, but if it was just me left to my own vices, as you see in New York, I just would just probably become an alcoholic, because I don't know, I just don't really care enough to care, like, whatever. But when I have people relying on me, then I care. But before meeting Rich, I kept, you know, trying to kill myself many times, but now, ever since we've been together, I've never tried that and never would. But prior to that, yeah, I didn't really want to be alive after my mom died. But the universe wanted me alive. So now I'm like, that's cool. I can see why, because I'm needed. And I like being needed. Because like I said, otherwise I don't really see the purpose of why we're here. Especially after like losing like all the family that you loved. It's like, because the mom that I like, you know, like I never really liked my dad that much. I mean, I did when I was young only because I didn't realize what a dick he was. But as soon as I kind of realized that my dad's an asshole like everyone else is, and then, you know, my mom was always the cool parent, and then my stepbrother I really liked that passed away, and then I liked my mom's parents, and I liked my dad's mom, but I don't like my dad's dad, so he's the only one left. But I did like my grandpa Chris, my grandma Dorothy, and my grandma Helen. The only one left is Dale. He's a dick. So it's like a lot of the people that I liked are gone. I'm stuck with the ones that are not my favorite. And I like my sister, but me and my sister have always kind of not gotten along that great. I mean, like, we were, I don't know, you know, we were really close, but then we also, like, fought all the time and kind of never really saw eye to eye, but, like, we grew up together, so it made us really close, but also, I don't know, it's hard to describe. But I mean, I can still call my sister and talk to her anytime I want to. My dad doesn't take my calls. My sister does. I just don't really like talking to her that much. So we don't really have a lot in common. We never have. That's the kind of thing. We've always been very different from each other. Even though we were like raised in like the exact same household, we were like nothing alike. All right, I'm gonna send Rich pretty soon to get some food because I'm getting hungry. That was the last pound we had, so that was his. He didn't finish that yesterday. He sometimes Richard, well, because he eats like the kibasi and the other stuff, so sometimes he eats less beef than me because he eats all the other different things, where I pretty much just eat the beef. So I do my 3 pounds, where sometimes he doesn't finish his 3 pounds, so he had one for this morning. He instead did the kibasi and some Nathan's and only had 2 pounds yesterday. So that's why I made that for him. If you guys say, oh, how did you eat it? That was his. He said I could have it, but I was like, no, I give it to you. Okay, I'm gonna put this back in the fridge. How'd it turn out? Good? Okay, good.
Fantastic. This is great.
Were the eggs alright? I know you like them kind of right.
Do you want a burger?
No, you can have it. I'm alright. I'll wait till you get it. No, you're a sweetheart. You can have it. Easy stop for me, man. I'll just wait till he goes to the store. I prefer to have my nibblers. I ate his burgers yesterday. I didn't want to. He didn't want one of them, and so then I had to eat them. I don't like the burgers as much. I don't like the oil either. Thank you, you're a sweetheart.
Burgers, these are great.
Oh, good. I'm glad.
Absolutely fantastic.
All right, I want to do a banger.
Meal.
So this is what we call a banger. Now we got 2 tunnels for Casper. Oh, we're getting crazy in here with Casper toys. That one tunnel might even be too small for his big old fat ass. Look at this. Look at his new tunnel. It's much smaller than his other tunnel. You got 3 tunnels there. You got that one. That's a Timothy Hay tunnel he can chew on. And then you got that new tunnel. He always says, this one is getting dilapidated. We can step on it all the time. It's always in the way. But this is a banger. Attaches to our bong. Use it for the dab. But see, attaches to our bong, or you put one of these on here, or you put one of these on here. See, it's got 3 different options. This is like how a lot of bongs have a thing like this. Our old bong had one like that. This one, these are the ones it comes with these like chrome ones. But it's kind of a preference. They all kind of work differently. I like this one best. We have this gold one from that one is my favorite because it's different. This one has 7 holes. You can tell it's got 7 holes, and the other one only has 1. The one doesn't work as good. So they're all different. And then you put the banger on there. And that's how we do the concentrate like this. Here's concentrate. Oof. I had a feeling that was gonna fall. It's pretty hard glass, so it takes a bit for them to break, luckily. Where's your place to put the lid on this concentrate? You gotta put the lid on. But yeah, these are concentrates. They just come in these little tiny containers. But it's much cheaper. We've been saving a fortune doing it this way. But I think I'll just do. I don't ever light my own banger. I don't like dealing with that. So I'll just do another bong head since. So this is my favorite one. Even the other ones are all clean, but I just cleaned. But I like this one best. All right, see, this one has 7 holes. See that? That's the best one. We only have one of those ones. This is Tangelo. Tangelo flour. What's the other word? Flour. Creative. I'm gonna grind some more. It's the only grinder this one always doesn't work for me. So I only use this purple one. But the purple one doesn't work as good. But I can't use it when it just jams on me. It's called Tangelo flour. Oh, it smells amazing. Oh, I can't describe. It smells so good. It's very citrusy. Good stuff. That is way too tall. It's like 100 miles away from me. I like your new logo things. Richard, I like the new graphic things. Can you guys see me now, do I? Oh. That works. Anyhow, this stuff smells amazing. I highly recommend it. If you're local, get it from, we are from Oasis. It was affordable too. I don't think it's expensive. Richard gets the cheap weed. Not the cheapest, but not the expensive weed. Somewhere in between. Yeah. You can go put that in there. It's done. Did you finish it? I'm gonna make a list for you guys to go to the store. Just like going to the store, but then I don't at the same token. Like, it's like part of me likes to go because I'm one of those that like wants to just go take care of it and like I know what everyone needs. But then there's a part of me that's like, man, it's nice not going to the store at the same token too, because I do get irritated. Everyone kind of gets to know me, and like they're like, hi, Joy, everywhere I go, and I'm very antisocial. But for some reason, people always want to socialize with me. And I'm not going to be rude, so I will be social with people, but it's not my favorite thing to do. I don't know, but people think I'm social because I'm very nice if you do talk to me in public, but I don't like talking to people. It's really weird.
Hey, the UK says hello.
Hello. I like doing blogging, but like just interacting with people in person is very hard for me. But people don't think it's hard for me because I'm very good at it. But it's like, I get uncomfortable. It's weird. It's hard to describe. I always feel like I say the weirdest things too. Like when I later go, what did I say to that person? Okay. Oh, I was gonna do a banger, but then this looks good too.
Okay, you do that.
So I'll do both. But I would like a banger as well. But let me do this one because this guy looked really good.
Okay.
The Tangelo.
Yeah.
Here, you sit down here for a minute. Because I gotta do this. Oh, here, I gotta mute this for a second. Take this for a second. Off my... Give me that while I'm doing my bong here.
There. How's everybody doing today? Hi, Dee Dee, or hey, there's Dee Dee. We usually don't see you early in the morning. I think we did Tangelo today.
Tangelo, flour.
Good morning, Mr. Steal Your Beat.
Don't steal mine.
Good morning, Joanne Sabo.
I'm gonna make you guys a list.
Okay, make us a list.
Don't get too many things off it, because otherwise it just goes to waste.
Okay.
Because they have quite a bit. So, but definitely steak today.
Yeah, I'll get them some meats.
Yeah. Definitely focus on protein.
Yep.
But they're pretty good on all the other stuff, but I'll make it.
That sounds good.
But it just goes to waste if we just overbuy. I threw out so much stuff today. This is all rotten.
Yep.
Alright. I need a banger too in these minutes. I haven't done it yet, but I'm gonna make it the shopping list.
Oh, go make the shopping list then.
Make the shopping list. guys get over there because I'm getting hungry.
All right, I'll get shopping.
And my beef burgers. When you're trying to do the beef burgers, you definitely need the beef burger. There you go. Because there's all this other food in the house. You're like, no, I don't want to eat that. I need my beef burgers. Okay, I'll make a shopping list. Yeah, they don't need very much as far as most of the stuff. They're pretty good on most of the supplies, but definitely protein we need to focus on today. Let me see what we need. List. We need to get 6 pounds of beef. We need to get steak for Annette and Gloria, but Annette loves the steak. And maybe another protein for them.
Okay.
Or they need some sausage for breakfast. They have bacon, but they like sausage. And then maybe another protein. So maybe like a steak and one other protein. So like steak for lunch and like another protein for dinner.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Whatever you decide. And then we need carrot tops for Casper. I don't need a bag of carrots. I'm good on that. I don't need that. Just carrot tops and lettuce. Don't need any more carrots. You need seltzer water. Please, spring water too. Let's get Gloria some chocolate. She does need some sort of chocolate.
Okay. I got her a chocolate bar the other day.
Really?
Did she lose it? A Hershey's bar.
I don't see it anywhere.
It was out there.
I never saw it. Maybe she has it. But Annette put everything away, so I never saw it. I didn't know you got that. Well, okay, whatever. If you find the chocolate bar, then she's fine. But I never saw it, and she normally puts it like on her coffee table. But you could ask Annette where she put it. Maybe it's in the fridge. Annette probably knows where she put it. Let me see. Do you want Kabasi? Or Nathan's? Nathan's hot dogs. And I'm trying to think. They have fruit. How about have Annette pick something in that half off thing, whatever she wants. Half off section. Just have her pick something. Sometimes she'll just pick bread.
Yeah, we'll do.
I think that's good. I think that's what we need. And they're good on, they have plenty of like salad stuff. They have plenty of fruits. They have bagels. They have, oh, you know what? No, they're good on that. Okay, they got that. They got that. Yeah, I got them orange juice even. They're good on tea. They got plenty of milk. Yeah, I think, unless she's getting low on pancake mix, but I think she's good on that. I don't know. I haven't looked at that.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay. So, so I got your list here.
Do you want to roll with me?
I think Annette's gonna go with you, right?
She can, or you can. Either way.
I'm just sit in the car.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
It's just hot in the car.
Let me do this, and I'll give you a little of this.
But are we gonna just end this, or what?
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll just come back later. Yeah, we'll just come back later to talk to you guys. I could go with you though, but if I go, I want to go inside because it's hot to just sit in the car.
So you like the new little banners?
Yeah, I like it. I can't. Ugh, I'm tired still. I went to bed at like 8 p.m. I'm still tired. Oh, there he is. There's my monkey. Hi, what do you think of all your new toys?
Hey, buddy.
He likes them. He likes them. Look, he's coming over here to play with them. Yeah, these are his new things. He's got all of his new sticks here. Look, he's eating one of his sticks. No, he's eating one of his sticks.
Let him jump through his little tunnel.
Nobody's eating one of his sticks. He likes this. The tunnel came with all of these sticks and all these other toys, and he loves them. He's already checked them all out. He went and checked. I put him over here, and he went and individually checked out each one. I got a little video of it.
You're kidding me.
Yeah, no, he was first because there's new carrots. No, that because you took my phone.
I
You're
have
live
not
or
farted
something.
yet.
Yeah.
Did you fart yet?
Did I fart? Yeah, I did actually. When my mic was off, I did. So you make sure my mic's off. Boop. Yep, I sure
They
did.
love to talk about farting.
Yeah, I know, because it's
I don't know
funny.
why, but
It's
one of
funny.
my favorite topics,
I did
too.
fart. Yep, I sure did. Yeah, I got to fart. Whether you're a girl or a guy, it's not a feminine or masculine thing. It's a humanly bodily function you need. Yeah, he's loving this. And he checked out this tunnel. This is a Timothy Hay tunnel, so he can eat it and go through it. The other, he might not fit his fat ass through there, though, but he loving these sticks. He didn't even eat his carrot, which is good, because I didn't want to give him a carrot, but we need to I'll take it back, actually. I wanted to get him lettuce and the carrot tops, but we didn't have any, so all we had was a carrot back there. He didn't even eat that. He went for these sticks, so I'm really proud of him. So actually, I'm going to throw out that carrot. No reason to have him eat that if he don't want it. We're trying to have him eat less carrots. He only gets like this much of a carrot a day. That's it now. That's all he gets, but he didn't even want it. Look at that. I'm getting proud of him. The less carrots he eats, the less carrots he wants. I've been noticing, so.
You want a banger before I go?
Yeah, that'd be cool. So he's getting used to not, look, he's eating a stick right now. There's these little sticks. I don't know if you guys, I can't really see them. But there's these little sticks, these things. They look like twigs from outside, but there's some sort of thing we got from Amazon that came with the tunnel. That's what he's eating instead of a carrot, so that's good. He's a good bunny. He's a really good bunny. This is his little area, and I change out these towels. I have like 3 of them, of those little ones with the paws. Those are supposed to be pee mats, but like he'll want this changed out because like he made a mess, and all this stuff came off. And later he'll start pulling it out. He'll want it clean, but so then I put in a new one and wash it. He's a little high maintenance bunny, but that's his little play area. He really embraces that as his little area. He really likes it. It's funny. He's got his little toys. And then he's getting more and more toys. He likes them all, though. He'll check them all out at different times. He'll pull them out and play with different ones. He's a sweet little guy. He is losing a little weight. I know it's hard to tell, but he has lost some weight. We are working hard about that. He's not happy about it. I mean, like, he'll go, like, quite a while without the food he wants, you know, because we just won't give it to him, and he's, like, be all gripey about it, but he's getting used to it. He's getting used to just not getting to eat all of the time just because he's hungry. Okay, so what's going on? Is the net going with Rich? What's going on here? All right. You want to go shopping with Rich today?
Sure.
Okay, cool. Good. Good. Annette wants to go. Good. She likes going. She really likes going grocery shopping. So that's really good. Because I actually don't that much, I realize. I kind of like just doing it as a task, if that makes sense, because I'm very task oriented. So like, okay, I'm getting a task done, shopping for everybody. But actually, like, shopping is not something I enjoy. Like, I don't ever go shopping if I don't have to. Like, even in New York, it's really difficult for me to go. I go, like, once or twice while I'm there. To, like, anything, to, like I bought that Nike shirt, and I bought that New York City shirt for myself, and then I bought a couple of souvenirs. But that's it. Like, I do not. I mean, most people go to New York and go shopping and stuff. Even if I had, like, millions of dollars, I still wouldn't go shopping. I just don't like to shop. Not at all. Amazon has been the biggest lifesaver in the world because you just can just buy it online. You don't have to go in a store and shop. But even that, I don't really like buying things. But if I have to buy something, like my shoes, I'll get it on Amazon. Even that, I only get what I need for work. Like the new ones I got, I needed because I didn't have any shoes that were just kind of pretty. All my shoes are like chunky heels, like, you know, like wedges. So the newest ones I got are to take photos in when I want to take like something prettier. So I got these Betsy Johnson. These were only $50 on sale. So that was a good deal, I thought. But I got these pretty heels, if you guys saw, from Betsy Johnson. I didn't have any shoes that had any sort of like stiletto heel right now. I used to, but that was not many years ago. So all I had was like these chunky heels. So I got these for like when I want to be a little bit like prettier, you know. So that's probably the last shoe I need for a long time. I'm like set. I like all my shoes. But when it comes to my regular, if it wasn't for work, never mind. Or like these sandals that Casper chews up. I don't care. In New York, though, I had to get shoes because you have to. These worked out great for New York. These were fabulous. They got all dirty though. I'm mad about that. Get some shoe cleaner, clean them off. Yeah, these were fabulous for New York. Those were a hit. Those worked out so good for New York. So much better than my other ones. But I love wearing my ones for when it's cold there. The leopard ones are so much harder to walk in though. But look, he's loving this. Can you guys see this? Now he's going for the green one. He's so happy about these ticks Rich got him. Rich said he was going to be so excited. He's like, I got Casper a present. He's going to be so excited. I didn't know what he got him. And that tunnel came with all these wonderful toys. And then we got that hay tunnel. So we got two tunnels. You got the new bunny tunnel over there. This one. Which Casper already broke. There was a dilly-dally on here, and he already chewed it off. It was a little ball. Already chewed it off. And then he got him this one, which came with all these toys. All of his new toys came with this tunnel. And then so he just really got him two things. But he was like a plethora of stuff that came with that tunnel. So Casper's loving it. It was all these sticks. It was bamboo sticks, these green sticks, and these twiggy sticks. And then it was like all these new little, he's getting some new carrots. Like this one. See, like the carrots like this, and a bunch of little things like that, and these little balls and things, all these new things. Yeah, those are all yours. I'm not taking them, don't worry. Those are yours. Just checking them out. This is yours too, what do you think of that? It's your new tunnel. We step all over these things. I come around the corner. That other one is getting so dilapidated from us stepping on it. This one's cuter, but it's smaller. This one's huge. This, like, we stepped on it so many times because you come around the corner and if it's not exactly where you're used to it being and it's like nighttime and it's dark, you just step on it. Maybe I can fix it a little bit. It's getting so loud. He loves this one. This one he loves. But now he's got two. I don't know if we can fit in that other one. He's such a big boy now. Pull them inside each other. There we go. I don't know which is better. Probably put this in. And then the newer, smaller one like that. I don't know, it's hard to know where. We always step on these darn tunnels. Like, I think I'm going to stack them beside each other. There we go, I got the two tunnels. He's loving all his toys right now. He's playing with all his different toys. Look at him. See, he plays with them all. He checks out everything. He's such a sweet buddy. Look at that cutie. I mean, he's checking out all his little toys. Look at him. See, I tell you, he plays with those different things. He checks it out, moves everything around. Wonderful. I'm so happy. He's loving it. That's his little toy area. Oh, yeah. Oh, wait, you can check out your new tunnels? No? Nah. Oh, here you come to me. Come to have me now. Well, I'm glad you like your new toys. Glad you like your new toys, you little sweet baby. Why are you such a good bunny? Why are you such a sweetheart? Well, that's like the worst spot you could put yourself because I don't know how I'm supposed to lay next to you. You always do this. Don't put yourself in the weirdest spots. Or your butt to the wall. How am I supposed to lay next to you? There you are. Yeah. You're so sweet. You're my baby. You're nice in your toys. Yeah, you're a good bunny. Spoiled is what you are. That's okay. He makes all these little noises. Someone was saying that, I mean, she relaxed. I always thought that was his like way of communicating. All these little noises he makes. That is what I do all morning when I first get up. Helicopter. You're a good boy. You're a good boy. You're bad bunny. You want me to brush? Yeah, let me get a brush. You ready for a hairbrush?
Okay, you got the list for me?
Yep. Are you heading out?
Yeah.
What are we doing with the blog?
Okay.
What are we doing with
We'll
it?
be back.
Wait, what are we doing with this blog?
We'll be back. Oh, shit.
Are you ending it?
Turn me up a little. Yeah, turn it up and pop loud. Maybe now you're gonna hear this one. Sun shining. Yo. I don't hate players. I love the game. I'm a shot clock, way above the game.
Be point blank with you, the game.
I got all this work on me, I ain't come for play.
You can show the little shorties how you pump and
The
dance.
dog,
Not to death, I'm not impressed, I'm not amused, I'm not confused, I'm not to do. I'm a grown man business, I'm not in school. Put your hand down, youngin', this is not for you.
On my jail, my beats with the Kanye,
Your
yo.
name on the market, your name off the payroll. Style fresh like
I'm still a Dayo, and it's been like that since the day-yo.
On more time than a rollie or sink.